Hi friends, it's Blue Loose, and it is the full moon of December in Gemini, and so this is a full moon reading, and my intention is that it covers now and throughout the next few weeks for the rest of December. Okay, so let's get some themes that this full moon is bringing up that the rest of the month is going to center around. Abundance, faith, and let's get one more if it wants to come out. Or we can work with what we have here. Let's start here. And you know what? I really am drawn to get some shadows. So we're gonna get some shadow cards. Like what is working in the shadows. Also, the creator coming out. The creator. Oh, this is the creator. Okay, and then this is clearing. So in the shadows, things are clearing out. There's space being made for something new to be created. Okay, so in order to bring in the new, we have to make space for it, right? So getting rid of the cobwebs here. Look at, I'm really drawn to the cobwebs in the creator card here. So cobwebs, again, like cleaning things out, and maybe you want to do this in your physical space to mirror maybe what you're doing in your inner space, in your emotional space, in your heart space. Clearing out the cobwebs, dusting things off, getting rid of things that you don't need anymore, and making space for new things to come in. Tidying up, clearing things out, purging. Okay, and I really am feeling like this is inner work, really, the bulk of it perhaps. And again, you might want to make your physical outer world, like sometimes physically cleaning can help make, you know, they can feed into each other, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so in the shadows, and this is also shadow work that you maybe are doing with yourself right now. In the shadow work of ourselves, what are old patterns, old habits, old ways of doing things or being that are really kind of getting in the way now, okay? Because what is in our sphere is abundance. And we need to make space for this abundance to come in. And this is physical, emotional, spiritual abundance. And having the faith that it is indeed happening. And, you know, this week also has been, there's been things of you know, the creation has come up before. Create, in one or two readings back, creating came out, co-creating. And this is us co-creating with spirit with these things in our lives. Like, what do we put out into the universe? What do we say that we want? And then it comes knocking on our door. So are we also doing our part? Are we taking the actions necessary to welcome in these answered prayers, perhaps? Okay, we are on death. Of course, death is coming out. So death, it really is a transformation. Look at that. Look how light that card is. And I want to highlight this against these other two cards. And look at the lines. There's a lot of lines here and lines here. And then in the center, we have a space. We have a portal. Okay, portal came out underneath death. So this change, this transformation, this getting, this kind of getting rid of the cobwebs in your soul, creates space. It creates a portal, and quest is underneath that. So there's something really new. And this quest, I'm thinking of the Eight of Cups in the tarot, where something is really, you have a lot of what you need already, but there's a missing piece. And so the Eight of Cups is going off to find that missing piece. And this card, quest, really makes me feel like Eight of Cups energy. So this is really beautiful, because I feel like this is a transition space, an in-between, okay? It's like your old, all the ghosts of your old self are leaving and clearing out, and the new, your new future, the life that you have desired, is at the threshold, waiting for you to walk into it. Okay, so this is beautiful. I'm gonna keep going a little bit more. I was gonna use the tarot, but I might not. I might just stick with what we have here. So let me get some blessings. So the blessings of walking through this portal, facing that transformative alchemical change, what are the blessings that we can hope to find? Interesting. Okay, past life is coming out, Isis. I'm going to set that down. This situation involves your past life memories. Okay. I feel like this is speaking to transmuting this, okay? Like I said earlier, the threshold between our past and our present and future. Also, Isis, you know, we have Egypt, and, you know, we can delve into the symbology of the pyramids and how they are transmitters and energy focusers. So power gridding up your life, I'm hearing that, and this process is power gridding up your life, and it's connecting the gems of your past with the potential of your future. Okay, yeah, and there's blossoming happening here. So there's blooming. So doing this, you will start to really come into yourself and your potential and the things, maybe soul purpose and things around that. It says you're just getting started, so have patience with yourself in the process and do not give up. Okay? And even in the face of appearances, sometimes we can get, you know, sometimes appearances don't match what we feel like we can accomplish. Okay, I'm also, you know, so this is where we have to just have faith that is showing up. So not getting caught up in appearances. We have High Priestess with easy does it. So take, you know, take transition periods need us to be easy. And we're just coming out of Mercury retrograde. Okay, so when things change, like an upgrade, okay, so maybe you're in an upgrade. It feels like it. So easy does it. You know, things are happening as no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is happening in perfect timing. And the knowing of this, again, so High Priestess is matching with faith. So the messages here, the blessings are going to come out of having faith in the process. Okay, and now I will ask for a challenge. So what are maybe some challenges or blocks getting in our way, or things that we need to tend to. Is there anything? Or crossing. What's the crossing? Queen of Wands and the Four of Wands. Interesting. So, and I think the hesitation for the cards to come out at first, because I was feeling that. So I first said, what is the obstacle? And then it felt like that was the wrong word. So then I said, what is the crossing? So the crossing energies that are intersecting everything that has been said up until now is the Queen of Wands and the Four of Wands. So some kind of really grounded, again, next level graduation. Four of Wands are ceremonies, celebrating a level up. Like here is kind of like a marriage happening. Also could be a graduation or promotion or something committed that has stability and something to grow. And now usually the Four of Wands is on the ground. In this deck, it's in the air. So I really feel like this is highlighting a level up in some way. And I feel like this reading is touching on a lot of different things at once. So this is probably stuff that you might notice, like this and the Queen of Wands, very magnetic energy, very attractive, very warm and conducive. A person or a situation that lights things up and makes things happen. This energy here feels really good. Like, look how magnetic. It's almost like, but this is crossing. So there might be some hang-ups with whatever energy this is. There might be some road blocks in the road, okay? Because it looks like, you know, with this other energy down here, like the Queen of Wands, like fire is pretty immediate energy, right? And the rest of this reading is kind of a little bit slower, shall we say. But again, everything is happening kind of like in divine timing. So themes of December, crossing energy is this. I want to, this is going to be a longer reading. It's probably going to have, anyway, if you're seeing this, there's something here for you. Advice about this crossing energy. Ace of Wands. This is, I feel like immediately I just want to say go for it. But with Ace of Wands, it's all aces are invitations. They're potentials. They're seeds. Now the Ace of Wands is more of an arrow, right? I mean, if we want to talk symbology here, we can. But there's a lot of juice in this crossing energy here. So the advice is that it is, and I'm seeing like this is a wand, right? And magicians use the wand to focus energy and to I guess imbue the object of the focus with a life, okay? So the advice here is to do that, okay? Whatever this energy is for you, feed it. Direct more energy there, okay? Because what will happen if you do, we have Mother Earth. And this is a card about environmentalism here, but if we make that, okay, this is very, so this is Goddess, so this could be like the Empress. This could be a nurturing energy, grounding. This person is holding the world in their hand, okay? And it's like you will have the world in your hand. Okay, and again, seed, like the earth is like a seed. Let's get another one for that. I just feel like this is saying there's a lot of potential here, because look, there's a lot of potential. There's so many things that want to come out. I don't want to get a whole pile though. Well. So, yeah. What will happen? See if anything wants to come out. Well, okay. The energy's feeling like it's done talking. Surrender. Surrender. Give into it. Trust, again, trust the process. Surf the waves, okay? Because these liminal spaces, these in-between spaces, as we move from one level to the next, things come up, you know, just surrender to the process. Surrender. And let's get like, okay, what's the culminating energy? A culminating energy of this whole thing. Evolving. Okay, there we go. We are evolving. Yes. This is coming full circle. We are leveling up. Okay. So don't fight it. And growing pains, I'm hearing growing pains. Sometimes growth hurts, but then, you know, but in a good way, right? Growing pains. But it's leading to somewhere really good. Okay? Thank you so much for joining me. I will talk to you another time.